Hello everyone, my name is Juan Rodriguez. I am a member of Group 5 and the feature I was in charge of was the shopping cart feature. Here I have IntelliJ opened up and we're on our controller class here, and here we can see that we have a get mapping for the retrieve or view cart contents, and that's going to be at this URI. We take in the user as a parameter, the user ID as a parameter. All these URIs are going to be prefixed at the shopping cart, at API shopping cart URI, and then to access the following features, we have these specific URIs. So we have here books to retrieve or view the cart contents. We have a subtotal URI to retrieve the subtotal of the user's shopping cart. We have a add book URI, and then we also have a remove book URI. So the four features all have their own unique respective API URIs. We have Postman pulled up here. And just to quickly, for demonstration purposes, just to quickly illustrate the working aspects of this API, I have here a get mapping at the books URI. So this hypothetically will retrieve the user's shopping cart or the contents in the user's shopping cart. If we go ahead and send that, we get a 200 OK message, so it is functioning. This API endpoint is functioning, but we get an empty array, and that's basically what we want. So to demonstrate the other features of the shopping cart API, I have a post HTTP request here. This is going to be at the add book endpoint, and we have here a ISBN book ID that we're going to send as a JSON raw package to this endpoint add book at user1. Okay, so if we go ahead and send that, we get a 200 OK response signifying that the book was added to the user's shopping cart. If I go back now to retrieve the contents of that user1 shopping cart at the books endpoint, if I go ahead and send that, we'll see here now we get the book that was just added to the user's cart. We get the JSON representation of the object of the book, and we also see here links to the rest of the corresponding API to basically make this feature RESTful. To further demonstrate our API features, we have a GET request here at user1, and this is going to retrieve the subtotal of the user's cart. We go ahead and send that. We get a 200 OK response. Subtotal is currently $16.99, and then we also see the links to the rest of the API, so a potential client can basically navigate these links to reach other or discover other parts of the API. We also have here the last feature, which is to delete or remove a book from the user's cart. We have the same book we added earlier in the demonstration, so we're going to go ahead and send that to the remove book endpoint for user 1. If I go ahead and send that, I get a 200 OK response. Now if I retrieve the contents of the book at the book's endpoint, I get an empty array. And this, I believe, fully demonstrates the four features corresponding to the shopping cart feature, which is to add a book to the cart, view cart contents, retrieve cart subtotals, and remove books from the user's cart. We implemented that in our shopping cart service class, which then gets called by the controller class. Thank you. Again, my name is Juan Rodriguez, and I was a member of Group 5. Thank you for watching. Take care.